Hi everyone. Have you been on a first date with someone that you really liked and then poof, it went a disaster? If that's you and you want to know what to do before, while, and after the date to make sure that the guy wants more of you, then keep on watching. I'm Vanessa, and if you want to create relationships where you feel loved and valued, then subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I post a new episode. We're going on a premise that you've met this guy in person and you really liked him. Or you've been talking to him online and you both decided it's time to meet up. Don't worry, I'm going to teach you what to do to make sure that you attract this man of your dreams. First things first, if you're going out on a date with someone for the first time, I would like you to send your friend or your trusted person the information of where you're going, who you're with, possibly the telephone number of the person you're going with, and tell your friend that you're going to check in with them at a certain time. And if they don't hear from you, then they have to check in with you. Now, if this is something you're not willing to do, I'll be the first person to tell you to not go on a first date. Always let someone know where you're going, who you're going with, and what time they can expect to hear from you. So, now that's out of the way, the second thing you need to prepare is your mind. What do I mean by that? When you're going out on a date, you want to make sure that you clear up your mind with any worries or anything that is keeping your mind busy. Do whatever you can to clear your mind. You can journal, you can call a friend, you can meditate. There's many ways to clear your mind. And why do I suggest that you clear your mind? Clearing your mind is the only way that you can be present with the person you're going out with. And nobody wants someone who is there with them physically, but actually their mind is somewhere else. You don't want to be that person, and you don't want your date to be like that as well. So expect to receive what you bring on at the table. Another thing is some people, because of the social media right now, many people, what they do when they're anxious or excited, anxiety and excitement feels the same in your body. You'll feel a knot in your stomach, or some like your heart rate is gonna go high. If you're not aware enough to know whether it's excitement or anxiety, it will feel the same to you. Some people, what they do is they go to social media and check social media, and then they'll see negative vibes online, and it's just gonna make their mind, their brain go even worse than before they started. Next is your body. Now, there's many stigmas around body images right now. I would say that depending on the time of the day you're going out on a date with, if you're coming from school, from university, if you're coming from work, or you're coming from the gym, make sure that you have enough rest. What I mean is that you get enough rest, you get enough time between coming off of your work or university or the gym to the time that you're seeing this person. Having energy and vibrancy is the best thing you can bring to your date. You don't want someone who's tired and feeling low when you're going out on a first date with, right? All right, I promise you this will all come together. Going out on a first date, you gotta set your boundaries. Boundaries is different for every person. Boundaries doesn't mean that you have a wall guarding you against this person. What I like to think about boundaries is that it's a fence. So there's a space to come in and there's space to protect yourself. So before going on a first date, I suggest that you write your boundaries. One of the things that my rule in going out on a first date is to never have sex on a first date. And why do I suggest that? First of all, it's very obvious. You don't know the person. You don't know their history, like what if you get sick from being intimate with this person? And also, you don't want to second guess yourself. And also, especially for women, having intimate moment with guys, you're basically exchanging your energy. And if you don't know this person, you don't know if you want their energy to be with you. I know it sounds woo-woo, but trust me, it if you are aware, if you start becoming aware of it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Next is your clothes, the makeup, or hair. All depends where you're going. If you're going on a first date in a really nice place, of course you want to be dressed for the occasion. If you're going out hiking, you have to be comfortable. My personal my personal motto with style is comfort before style. And if you can mix the two, then and you found your style, then that would be great. Okay. Now that you've done preparing for your date, I'm going to talk to you about what to do in your date. Are you ready? All right, I'm going to say this, and you've heard this before, be yourself, blah, blah, blah. But what does it really mean? What does it really mean to be yourself? If you don't know how to be yourself, first of all, if you don't know who you are, then how can you be yourself? If you've downloaded my guide on how to create a perfect online dating profile, I talk about there how to portray yourself to the online world, then you will have no problem with this. But if you haven't, download it. It's helpful finding yourself too. So once you have all those traits, going to this date, I suggest you pick one trait that you really like about yourself and you're really proud of. For me, for example, I like to read. I like to read a lot of books, different kinds of books. So I know that I can bring into the conversation the topic about books. To break the ice, I always ask, what books are you reading today or these days? And it tells me two things. It can kind of tell me what kind of person I'm with, and it can tell me whether they're really reading or not. So whether it's important to you that someone is reading or not, to me it is important. I'm gonna pick a topic about books. Let me get books. See, I have so many books. Let me get one book. Um, all right. So let's say you've read the book Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. My life changed. This is how you're going to open the conversation when you meet your date. Hi, I'm Vanessa. Finally, nice to meet you. Okay, let's sit for a coffee. And then you have your coffee in your hand and you're looking at his eyes and you're like, don't know what to say because this is the part where you usually mess up. So you would say, do you like to read? Now repeat that with me. Do you like to read? I know it will sound funny, but I would like for you to repeat it out loud, even like kind of whispering. The reason is that once you practice, that's when you can get that nervous energy out of your body. And just imagine like the singers, the dancers of all the greatest ones, they practice. They just don't go out on stage and dance and be great. They always practice. All right, while you're on a date, this is the best advice that I can give you. Keep your energy high. And we've talked about I told you at the beginning how to prepare and have your energy high and vibrant because really people are attracted to your physical appearance, but what would keep them longing for more is really your energy, the sharing of energy between the two of you. Be playful. If you take things too seriously, then it will not be fun for the both of you. If you're going out on a bar, let's say you decided to have drinks with this person after work, I would advise for you to not, please, do not get too drunk. And again, it's common sense, but many people fail to use their common sense. So I'm here to tell you, please do not drink too much going out on a first date. All right. Now the biggest question is, who pays on the first date? The guy or the girl, the woman or the man? There's so many debates on this, but here's my take. I typically let the man pay for the first date. It doesn't matter whether it's just coffee or dinner or we go to a bar. I I don't take it as an attack to my independence as a woman. I know that I'm a strong independent woman, but I let a man treat me well. It's I believe that it's their joy to treat a woman well, and I receive chivalry very graciously. I don't expect it. I do appreciate it. And my advice for women out there is if you really want to assert your independence to this guy, that's you. And maybe you'll find a guy that likes that. But my advice is offer to pay. If he takes it, then yeah, go ahead and pay or do half C's if you want. But if the guy says that he wants to treat you and he wants to treat you like a lady, then let him do it. All right. Now after the date. So imagine this, you had a great time, you had dinner. It's time to go home. My first advice, ladies, is that please, if this is your first time going out on a first date with him, please do not go in his car. Don't I personally think that you should be able to have transportation after your first date. See what I'm saying here? You always have to make sure you're safe. Safety first. And then you go home, you let your people know that you're safe so they don't worry about you. The next question is, do I text him? Do I text him first? It really is a personal choice. I don't have a clear rule for you. Usually, when a guy does not play too much games, they will text you. But there are guys that play games. And if you like that, then you can play the game with them. But I personally don't care if you text them first. I don't usually do that, but if you've had a great time, there's no problem letting him know that. It really is a personal choice. All right, that's the end of my video. If you liked it and you got something out of it, please subscribe to my channel, like, and share. Leave a comment down below of any first date experiences that you have that you want to share with us, with the community. If you want to download my guide on how to create the perfect online dating profile, it's in the section below. So I hope you guys like this video and I'll see you again next time. Bye.